Our conversations continue here in Davos 2026. As I've been pointing out, there is a large representation of Indian states. The state of Telangana has now become a regular at Davos and continues to make its presence felt here at the World Economic Forum's annual summit. Joining us now to talk about Telangana Rising, the plans for Davos and more is the Special Chief Secretary for IT, Commerce and Electronics, Sanjay Kumar. Thank you very much for joining us here on CNBC TV 18. As I pointed out, Telangana is no stranger to Davos. The state has been here for many years now, but what's the specific pitch this time around to investors?
Well, Shrein, as you know, our pitch is right now Telangana Rising policy, which we unveiled on 9th of December in Hyderabad. We had a global Telangana Rising summit. If we talk about Telangana Rising policy, it's the first time the state government has come out with a comprehensive policy which covers all the sectors. If you want to tell you a little bit brief of that, we have conceptually divided the state into three parts. Core, pure and rare. Core stands for core urban region economy, where our idea is that the core city of Hyderabad, which is inside the ring road, which is around 160 km long, will be mainly for the services sector. We will try to decongest the city, and the industries which have got potential to pollute, they will be shifted outside the core area. Okay. And this policy has set very ambitious milestones for till 2047. Coming to pure peri-urban region economy, that will be our manufacturing sector between the outer ring road and the regional ring road. And beyond that, it will be agri-based rural industries, rare, rural agricultural region economy. And as you know, Telangana right now contributes 5% to the national GDP. So we have set an ambitious plan to raise it to 10% by 2047. Right now, our economy is roughly around $225 billion, and our target is to achieve $1 trillion by 2034 and $3 trillion by 2047.
So in terms of specific investments now, and I know that global capability centers have been an area of focus, life sciences has been an area of focus. Outside of the areas where you already have established a leadership position, are there new areas that you want to double down on?
Well, our big focus right now is on artificial intelligence. As you know, that entire globe is investing heavily. So we are the first state to launch one AI innovation hub, which will be unveiled tomorrow evening. And the idea is to have global partnerships and future-proof our talent, because you know artificial intelligence is supposed to drive out many people out of job. So how to protect our people who are into the IT and allied services. So our idea is to train them, future-proof them, and we are targeting one global AI academy which will be established in Hyderabad.
Okay.
And we plan to train around 50 lakh people by next 2 years. So that will set
50 lakh people, and who's going to invest in this?
Well, this is something which is invested by government, as well as we expect a lot of partnerships. Just during the last Telangana Rising Summit, we launched 1,000 crores startup fund. Because, you know, already we have a foundation where T-Hub and T-Works kind of institutions, they are picking up the startups from the ideation stage, mentoring them, and till when they reach the mid-level, after that they are supposed to access finances. So what we have realized that access to concessional finance has been a serious issue. So to take care of that, the startups which are at the middle level and provide them concessional finance, we have launched 1,000 crore startup fund in the last month. Okay. And to my mind, that plus AI hub, that will be our focus in next 3 to 4 years to come.
Have you already got some partners on board as far as this AI innovation hub is concerned?
We have around 10 global partners which span from Bay Area to Japan, Singapore and all. So tomorrow evening we will be disclosing those names.
Okay, give us some indication, a little bit of a hint of who these large players are likely to be that you bring on board.
I mean, look, once I said Bay Area or the names like Houston's and all those kind of names are there. And of course, our global institutions will be visiting Gulf countries after this summit. There also we are trying to secure some partnerships.
Okay.
So we have, I think, fairly good participation in that.
Good participation. More will be revealed tomorrow. You've got a sneak peek of what the AI Innovation Hub in the state of Telangana is going to look like. They have managed to get global investors and partners on board with the ambition of skilling 50 lakh people. That is the plan at this point in time. But you know, it's also getting fairly competitive, right? I mean, you're getting competition from your peers. Andhra Pradesh has managed to draw in big investments, especially in the AI infrastructure side. Is that going to be something that you chase after also?
Well, I mean, it's not proper to compare two states. I mean, look, Hyderabad has got its own strength. So we also continue to attract investments. In the last month in the Telangana Rising Summit, we attracted investments more than 6 lakh crores. And when it comes to data centers, what you are referring to, so already we have got around 5 gigawatts of commitments in the last Telangana Rising Summit. So that way Hyderabad continues to grow, and just now I referred to life sciences, which happens to be our forte. But issue is that we want to go to the next level. So tomorrow evening we will be launching our life sciences policy.
Okay.
Telangana, after its creation since 2014, life science, I mean all the life sciences sector investors were getting the regular benefits of our other kind of incentives. For the first time in Telangana in last 10 years, we have come out with a policy which focuses on life sciences as a distinct sector.
Okay.
And a couple of glimpses of that, like R&D has been given industry status.
Right.
So they also will get the benefit that has happened for the first time. In fact, they'll be getting slightly more incentives than the regular industries. And our idea is to accelerate from manufacturing to value-based drugs.
Okay, so the new life sciences policy also promises to make it easier for people to invest in the state, and of course give them access to things like concessional funding for R&D purposes. But I want to ask you about the impact of the India-US trade deal, which hasn't happened, and the tariffs that have been imposed. As somebody who's looking at the Commerce Department as well, are you starting to see impact of that on the ground?
Look, we had multiple rounds of consultations with our industry partners. But the areas where our industries are in export sector, there I don't see much impact. The impact is where our students are going looking for jobs, because there are some curbs on H1B visa, and that is having some kind of issues, but state is trying to negotiate and try to find solution with that, because look, it's an opportunity also. Now we are focusing on creating employment domestically, in the domestic sector. So we should always look for opportunity in any adversity, so that way state government is working on that.
So is anything specific on the manufacturing side? You told us about what the state is planning to do on AI as well as life sciences. Any specific push to boost manufacturing?
Look, manufacturing is a sector we have in this our new policy, Telangana Rising policy, that's a very, very strong focus. If you look at I said pure part, peri-urban region economy, that's an area between the regional ring road and outer ring roads. So we'll be having around 10 to 12 regional ring roads, and we have planned more than 15 industrial parks. Out of that, 50% will be for large-scale industries, remaining will be for MSME sector. And we have got dedicated parks for women entrepreneurs also.
Okay.
So in next 2 decades, we will focus heavily on manufacturing sector.
Well, you know, the Chief Minister is going to be here as well and meeting with investors, but also headed to Harvard is what we're given to understand. So that's an interesting one. I don't think that we've ever seen this happen before in India.
And look, we have got a very dynamic leader. Our Chief Minister happens very dynamic, and the way he guides the state and the kind of clear instructions we get, that way it's something which always we look forward to.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck with all your announcements here in Davos, and look forward to hearing more from you as and when you reveal all. But thank you very much for giving us a heads up on what we should expect. That is the state of Telangana and its pitch to investors here in Davos. Life sciences, manufacturing, and of course artificial intelligence and skilling. Those will be some of the focus areas that they take and showcase here to investors. We'll take a break. A lot more coming up. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment with more.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.